Hold on, hold on. I think we're live, guys. Yep, I think we're live.
Oh, it's time? Is it time?
What is the time for?
It's time.
It's time, boys. You know what it is. It's time for episode 10. Double digits, boys. Episode 10 of the Slaine and Slicer. The Slicer and Slaine show. What is good, chat? What's up, y'all? Boys, oh my god, we got an absolute banger of an episode coming through today for you guys. So get ready for all the hot shit.
Yeah, and this is not just a regular episode. This is episode 10. So I'm hearing some background. Is that you guys? One of you guys? You
I
guys
might
have the
be
stream
actually.
open. It's cool. It's all right. We got episode 10. We're feeling good tonight, and tonight's guest is actually Mini6191. And if you don't know, he's my little brother. Well, now you know.
Mm-hmm.
What? So who are you, Mini? Who are you?
So I go by Mini. It's just kind of like my, I guess, like gamer tag, little nickname that I've always had. But my name, Irvin Aguilera. A little bit about myself. Pretty much do a lot of investments, a lot of investing. Definitely do a lot of like little side hobbies. Try to just a bunch of little side hustles. Stuff like that. Just try to do like I don't know, just whatever like my interests are, and then you just keep going.
All right.
Yeah.
And one more thing before we get started. If you have a drink in chat, and of course, if you're over 21, please get it out. Take a drink with us. Take a shot. Just even a White Claw. I'll accept White Claws. Don't worry. We don't judge here. So yeah, let me go
Yes,
grab
sir.
mine. So while I grab mine, Slaine, you want to start off with the first topic?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be a dope episode today because this one's gonna be kind of emotional. 'Cause
Yes,
we got some
sir.
drama, we got some comedy, we got some cancels, and then we got some chill stuff. So it's gonna be pretty dope. But yeah, like Hazi said, audio levels. Let us know if the audio levels get fucked up or anything.
Oh yeah, yeah. True, true,
But
true.
all right, yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so number one was like I wanted to know how do you deal with like unexpected stuff happening in life? Cause oh, what's that? What you
Mango
got?
carts, those are actually pretty
Yeah,
fire.
it's a
I
mango
like
cart.
those.
Oh,
Yeah, they're pretty
that look,
good.
that look pretty clutch.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I just want to know, like, man, because like life is all about the ups and downs,
Hmm.
and I think if we focus on how we handle the downs, it'll make the ups, feel a lot better, and let us know that we're making progress in life,
Yeah.
So I've actually
Yeah.
myself I've had a down that I'm currently going through and working my way through right now, because I've been unemployed for the last 2 weeks. And what
Mm.
happened in my situation was I worked for one company. I was contracted to a second company. Well, the second company finally felt the hit of the COVID wave, and they sold. So they were bought out by a bigger company. Once that bigger company accrued the second company, they severed the contract with the first company, which is my company.
Hmm.
So I ended up being laid off 2 weeks ago because the other company that I was working for got bought out. Oh shit, right? But so it was
That
pretty
fucking
much,
sucks. Like, yeah.
yeah, it was just life just slamming a door in my face, and I was really down. So for 2 weeks, I've just been grinding and grinding and trying to just build myself out of this funk and this rut that I'm in. But I got a few things hanging by a line right now, and I feel like I'm finally pulling myself out of the hole I was thrown into. So I think I've handled this unexpected life event pretty well, but I don't think I handled it well enough. So I just wanted like, what's up with you guys? Like, how do you typically deal with like just stuff that you can't really plan for, but it happens anyway?
Yeah. So
Uh,
I can start.
go. Yeah, go ahead.
So my
Yeah.
mentality. I was talking about this in my other stream. So how do you know that you're up good if you're not down bad sometimes, right? That's how I recently started to think
Yeah,
about
yeah, it
this,
makes sense.
because
Okay, okay.
a lot of people just seem like to be always down bad, but honestly they don't see when they're up good, because then if you're always down bad, it's like that's your life. You're trying to make that your life, so you want to have a balance of both down bad and up good, and that's just hip vocabulary that I learned recently, so that's why I'm trying to spit
Down
it out.
bad.
As the kids say, what do they say when you
Exactly.
when you down bad?
you don't know when you no actually you need to be down bad to know when you're up good.
When you're
Um,
up good. Yeah, I mean, that's a good one.
but that also relates to like for example, a lot of things happen in all of our lives, and I don't know if you guys in chat can relate to it, but like sometimes you just feel like there's no way out, and everybody tells you it's fine, it's gonna be fine, you'll get through this, but low key, like sometimes you feel like you can't. But
Man, those
Oh
be the
yeah,
worst words.
100%.
Like,
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
yeah,
like, I'm super guilty of that one because I tell people, like, yeah, man, it'll be all right. You'll get through. Like, you'll get to the other side. And then as soon as it's me going
uh,
through some shit, I'm just like, man, don't talk to me. Don't tell me that. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Like you, yeah. It's kind
it's
of
like
funny.
it'll be
It's
all right. It
weird.
ain't. It need to be all right right now.
I think
Yeah.
that's normal
Rest.
behavior.
Yeah, because it's weird when like when someone is down bad, it's like you like you just say the cliche stuff to them, but like when you're down bad, it's just like I don't want to hear any of it. It's like it's kind of
Hmm.
weird. It's a weird balance.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, it's kind of weird because I feel like Slaine like when I'm down bad, I'm just like don't talk to me. Like I'm down bad right now. So I do feel that.
but then you get like a little sad or offended when you try to help somebody and they're like, no, get away. But low
Hmm.
key, you both care about each other, but it's just tough.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, it's definitely tough.
How I think about it like that, when that happens to me, I just feel like um, this is another like boomer philosophy from me, but I think time does heal everything because I think no amount of no amount of anything except time can heal you. I mean, if you're gonna die from a wound or something, yeah, you're gonna die. Um, but that has nothing to do with this. I'm talking about emotional trauma and something you're going through emotionally. You're gonna heal.
Mhm.
Time is gonna heal you, um, and it just takes time, and it happens to everybody. I'm sure you all can relate to this, right?
No, yeah, hundred
Yeah.
percent. I definitely do think like time is very important. I think like whether like for Slaine to lose a job or like you lose someone, it's just like time. Like after a while, like you really just start healing after a while, and you just kind of in a weird way to say you kind of just have to accept it and like all right, what am I going to do now? Like I need to just keep going. And I think that's what time gives you. Like it just gives you the opportunity to just keep going because time isn't going to stop. Like you just got to keep going. So I do agree with time is very important.
But yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
none of, so sometimes there's some problems, and it happens to me a lot. Maybe that's just how it is with me, and I'm pretty sure Slaine and Irvin, you two, we're on the same boat that when you're going through something, nobody else can help you. Like it's you have to get yourself out of this, and that's how you feel. But other people who are more dependent, and I don't think this is any of us, but other people just keep relying on somebody. They're like, please, they don't beg,
Mhm.
but if somebody tries to help them, like, yeah, like I appreciate the help, and then they get help, and then they're right back into the hole like soon. But I feel like people like
Mhm.
us, we're all like we need to get ourselves out, and we're more independent, and it's kind of good and bad, because I don't know. I feel like it has both its flaws and its benefits.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I'm definitely in one of those ruts right now though, where it's yeah, time ain't healing this one. This like I'm in the opposite boat. Like the more time that goes past, the worse off I am because
The bills,
I need money.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
I got bills to pay. I'm trying to eat, and
mhm.
I told myself like back when I was 18, I said I'll never go back to broke.
Uh huh.
I'll never go
Oh
back
yeah,
to that
definitely not.
lifestyle. Like back to Memphis, nah, I'll never go back to that. So time is working against me right now. What the fuck happened to my armrest? All right, we good. Yeah, time time is working against me right now. But like I said, I got some embers that I'm trying to spark into a fire, and hopefully one of them catch some wood real quickly because it's cold.
Yeah. If you
Yeah,
have
no, I
any,
mean what
uh-huh.
yeah, no, I
It's
mean
cold right now.
like what happened to you like that's just super unexpected. Like
Yo, it was
literally
so
literally out of
grimy. Yo.
nowhere. You know what I mean? Like yeah, like
Let me tell you the story. All right, so boom, right. It's a Friday. It was a wait no. Was it a Friday I got fired?
It
I
was
think it was because
right after you got sick.
it was payday.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a payday.
damn.
So it was a Friday. So I'm chilling, right? It was like an hour before lunch. I'm just making my way through the day, handling calls. It was a pretty slow day that day too, so I'm getting paid to do next to nothing. And my supervisor walks up, taps me on the shoulder. Hey, Toria, are you on the call? I'm like, nah, man, I'm chilling right now. It's slow. What's up? I get my pen and paper out because like I'm ready to take notes. I'm thinking he got something to say to me. It's like my boss just randomly walk up, tap me on the shoulder, like, you got something important to say. So he was like, yeah, go ahead and log. He's like, go ahead, clock out. I talked to, what did he say? He said, I talked to Mike and they're letting you go. Yeah, I need you to go ahead and clock out. And like a part of me, I was just in shock, bro. I was in disbelief.
Yeah.
I was like,
Wow.
huh? Like, are you serious? He was like, yeah. Are you fucking with me? Like, nah, man, because I've seen him like fuck with other people he's cool with at the job.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe he pranking me too. I'm in the club now. I'm in. Are you fucking with me? He's like,
Yeah.
nah, man, I'm serious. You gotta turn in your CAC and your badge, and I'm here to walk you out of the building.
What? You didn't even finish your
And
day?
then no, I didn't even get to finish the day. They fired me an hour
Wow.
before lunch,
Wow.
and like I was kind of mad at that point because I was like, Mike didn't talk to me about shit. I didn't get written up. I didn't get no warning. I was like,
Yeah.
he ain't even gonna fire me himself. He said you. Let me tell you, Town is like my height. He's like 5'11", maybe 130 pounds. This super skinny hipster white dude. He had on tight jeans that day and a button-up shirt. Like, come on. This is my escort out of the building. I'm gonna kick his ass on my way to the boss.
I'm about to fire
So
him.
I was like, I could just choose violence, but I'm not. Like, I'm better
of
than
course
this.
not.
I'll have another job tomorrow. So I thought, well, yeah, I was like, I'll have another job tomorrow. Fuck it. So I turned in all my shit. I clocked out. I said goodbye to like the one coworker I was actually cool enough to, say, talk to in any kind of way.
Mm.
And I bounced. And yeah, that's pretty much the story of how I got let go. I didn't get fired because, like I said, the company got bought out and my company lost their contract. So
Yeah.
everything went wrong above my head. I don't know what they were doing in those meeting rooms and those round tables, but somebody made some decisions and it fucked me up all the way at the bottom.
Yeah. Wait, did they ever like tell you like the company's getting bought out? Something's gonna
No.
happen.
No,
Wow.
nothing. It was a random ass Friday out of nowhere. And this is how grimy it was. Cause I had only been in the company like 3 weeks. I had been working on my own for a solid week, and then the 2 weeks before that I was in training, just catching up on their policies and the way they do things. While I was in training for those 2 weeks, I was talking to a bunch of the people who worked there, and I was hearing like rumors and shit about how Perspective was they was like potentially being bought out or they were selling the company, but I didn't pay it no mind
Mhm.
because normally like when companies get bought out, they still honor their contracts until their expiration date. They might
Yeah.
not renew those contracts, but they'll still honor the ones that are already in place.
Yeah.
So when I heard that my company had lost their contract, I was like, well, damn, what about me? What about my needs? Like I didn't even get a 2-week notice or
That's crazy.
a
Yeah,
severance
that's-
basket, or I didn't get a fruit. I didn't get taken to lunch and let go quietly off the premises. Nothing.
No ribs, nothing.
I didn't get none of that shit I see on TV and in the YouTube videos. They just flat out, yeah, bro, go ahead and clock out. I'm here to walk you out the building.
Whoa.
It's like, son, you are my weight soaking wet holding cinder blocks. Like this isn't gonna be fair.
Dang.
It's like they
That's
sent you
wild.
to fire me. Do they? They think I'm a chump. That's what they think. They think I'm the one black dude in America who won't set this bitch on fire. Cause I didn't. But
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
damn, the audacity. You don't respect me to blow this bitch up? Like,
Right? Dang. Well, shout outs to
Crazy.
Taste Brit. Thank you for letting me know about the audio levels. If you have anybody in the
hey,
chat,
Brit.
yeah, if you have any opinions, if you wanna have any advice for Slaine or any of us, just let us know in the chat. So
I
when,
don't think you can get advice to that. Like that's just
There's no advice to give, bro. Like they
Yeah.
just straight up just let me go randomly on a Friday because some big corporate guy wanted to sell his business, and there was literally nothing I could ever do or see to plan
Yeah.
for that.
That was that. That was crazy.
That shit was crazy.
Well, for me,
Ugh.
I'm glad I've never had to go through that because I don't know what I would do. Like, it's something tough to go through. Um,
Mm,
but let me just highlight it so we know what topic we're on. But I mean, so the
yeah.
question was, how do you deal with life's unexpected events? And I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? Like, how do you deal with that? Because it doesn't have to be this specific thing. But for example, like, there's a lot of things like for example, like me, my puppy passed away last on January 25th. And it was tough. And then one of my best friends passed away last year, and then my grandpa passed away 2 years ago. And then those were like the biggest three losses that I've ever had. So I had no idea how to deal with them. And
Mm,
what I learned is like, of course, like I cried a lot, which I never do. Like I literally never cry except for movies. Like I cry with movies because I don't know, that's just me.
Disney.
But nothing else. Like I've never cried except for that. And then I think those three deaths, hit me really hard. And what I do to cope with it is just think about what would they want me to do. They would want me to keep on living. They would want me to keep going. Just
Yeah.
become better. And that's what I try to do. Because if you stay just like down bad when that happens, like I feel like you're not. You need to make sure like their memory is with you and try to improve yourself. Um, yeah, and Aaron, dude, this all reminds me of CSE 130. This, yeah, that was a crazy chapter of my life. But yeah, I don't know what else do you guys have to say in the chat. Oh, Hera's here.
Hedda?
Oh,
I
it's
see
a
you're kind
head.
of
Oh, I said
busy.
I'm banned from saying down bad.
Down bad.
All right,
The down bad.
if I
Yeah, man,
say it,
dealing with
I got a
loss.
drink. Hmm.
I never
Yeah.
know how to deal with loss because I'm not a crier. So I
Yeah,
was
I mean,
born, well, like I was raised like heavy in the boys don't cry generation. My
Mm.
dad, my uncles, my grandfather, and then like watching that was my dad's side of the family, and then my mom's side was pretty much all women, and I
mhm.
would just hear them talk about how so you got to be a strong man, blah 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 blah. So it was instilled in me from a very early age that boys don't cry. So even to this day, I don't cry for almost anything.
For almost anything. Yeah,
Um,
no, I feel that. I mean, I also like just had like a loss like recently, like actually like 2 weeks ago. Like it actually just happened. So I was pretty down like for these last like couple weeks. And like the question says, like it's really unexpected. Because I just lost like one of my best friends. And it was due to a car crash, which is like it's just crazy.
Unexpected.
yeah, those are the worst because those are
Um,
avoidable.
there, yeah, like there's nothing you could do, and it sucked because we had just been together like with like all of our friend group like literally like 3 days before it happened, and then like just to wake up to like a call or a text like they just passed away last night. You kind of
Yeah,
Is
like
this somebody in our
it was
squad?
it stuns you.
no. It was
No.
it
Oh,
was
okay.
it was it was one of my like closest best friends like from a while back. Um,
Oh,
yeah, no, I met her like few like 4 years ago, and then we just became like best friends. And yeah, it sucked. Like, and I get what you're saying. Like when you don't really cry. And I felt that too. Like I don't usually cry either when it comes to like anything, but for this one, it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, man.
yeah, man, I
Like
feel you on that one.
I was like when we had to do all like the service, the burials and stuff. Um, yeah, man, I was bawling. Like I was like, fuck. Like
Hmm.
it was really one day like she's gone, and it's like, wow, that one hit me hard. I mean, we're all still going through it, and I think like going back to the question, like how do you deal with it? I think for this one, it was just like pretty much for these last like 2 weeks, like these past 2 weeks that like it's been going on. It's just like me and like all of our friend group have just been like together like every single day talking to each other like how like keeping up with each other. But
Right.
yeah, man, it fucking sucks. It's really is unexpected. Like, but
That that's Aaron in the chat, by the way. I don't know if you remember the Aaron
Okay.
from New York,
yeah, Aaron, yeah. Nah,
my
of course I
roommate.
remember Aaron. Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
I'm sorry to hear that, man. But
yeah.
yeah,
No,
it's,
it's
it's crazy.
unexpected. It's fucking sucks, but
See, okay, so Actually, one more thing I wanted to say about this. So
Mm-hmm.
some people, like I said, it's not me for sure. So how I deal with stuff like this, I don't just watch movies. I don't just like not try to think about it. What I do is just try to live with a little piece of them inside me, so I can just keep going and become better. Because a lot of people just try to brush it off, and that's fine. I totally get that. You want to forget about it. But it's just, if that's not working for you, if you're still sad, try something else. Try to just have their memory in you and try to become better for them. So this is something to think about in the chat. If you're going through something like that, just try something else. You know.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, it also depends like what happened or like how you deal with
Mm-hmm.
like what the situation is. Because I
Mm-hmm.
mean, for like my situation, like to deal with it, like it was just all of our friend group, just we're all together, and that's how we're like
Yeah.
dealing with it or coping with it, like just us being together with each other. So that's like not was because I mean it's still going on, but that is
Yeah.
our way of coping with it or dealing with it. Which yeah, I mean that's pretty much like I guess how I would also cope with other stuff too. Like I just go and see the people that like I love and like hang out with and talk to. So yeah,
And I'm sorry to hear that, Aaron. I know that you don't have too many cousins, so that must have been hard. I'm sorry. Dang. So we started off with the downer,
Yeah.
but
That's,
sometimes like I said, we gotta be down bad to know when we're up good. Oh, wait, sorry, I said
oh
it.
yeah,
yeah,
man. That's it, man.
Sorry, I said it. I got to drink.
And then this is
gotta
kind of
gotta you
just
gotta
one
check
of
them.
my way of like this is kind of just one of my ways of dealing with my own situation. Like I said, I've been broke for 2 weeks, and this shit trash. So I kind of like to deal with it. As I was just super sad and down at first, drank, kind of just sat in my room listening to music, just hoping it would go away.
Hmm.
But I got over that real quick. And then I'm saying once I got back on my grind, I'm saying applying to different jobs, interviewing for different jobs, and just looking at different things and options. And I'm just like, I'm really starting to figure out what I want to do in my career. So
Hmm.
I'm kind of
Hmm.
taking it as a forced lesson because I was content. I took this job anyway. It's a stopgap. I was only gonna work there for like 6 months while I figured out what I wanted to do in my career and then start making strides in that direction.
Hmm.
So being laid, it kind of forced me to do that well ahead of schedule. So that's kind of what I'm taking this time right now to do is to figure out what I want to do in my career, how I'm gonna get there, and then actively start. I'm saying making those strides to put myself in that position. So hopefully by
Yeah.
the time I'm 30 in fucking 3 years,
Oh,
I'm
Dane.
You got time. You
I'll
got
be on
time.
track. Yeah, man, I'll be
You
30 in
got
three
hella
fucking
time.
years, man. Then I got to deal with that.
We'll get there.
All right, we'll get there, man. Let's go on to this next topic.
For sure, for sure.
Oh man. All right. Turning a
Uh,
hobby into a job or a business. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Is just take my fucking experiences in IT, and it's not really a hobby because I do it for money, but
Mhm.
turn that into a business. Uh, once upon a time, I thought I could turn streaming into a full-time thing.
Everybody does.
I mean,
Yeah, like, I thought I could do it, man. I was gonna go to distance, and then yeah, turns out I'm trash at games.
oh, it's funny. I
Turns
feel
out
that
I'm pretty
too.
bad at Fortnite, bro.
I feel that. I'm pretty trash like some games too, but
Yeah.
turning a
Uh-huh.
hobby into a job slash business. So I mean, I've always done like for me, I guess for this question is like I've always done photography, and like photography has always been like such a huge thing, like since like high school, middle school, like even till like now. I've always loved it, and then I think it was when I was given the opportunity to um like do some photo shoots and like like shoot like weddings and shoot like like what are those called maternal shoots, like stuff like that. Like once I got the opportunity
Hmm.
to do that and like make it like a job, it was like it's like damn, I love this. Like this is fun because it's always something that I've loved, and then it's just something I just always enjoyed. So I think like turning a hobby into a job is just like I think it's one of the best things because you actually love it and you actually enjoy it. Um, And I think for me, it's just been photography with that, which I need to get back into, and I haven't.
Yeah, man, do that shit, bro. 'Cause, hey, look, let me tell you, I'm terrible at taking pictures, but for some reason, I keep coming across things that I need pictures for. Like the Slaine and Slasher show, we need a picture. We need a
Exactly.
whole
Yeah.
new fucking theme. And then I was doing my resume and stuff, and now I need a professional look. So now I gotta take pictures for to look professional. Why am I wearing my granny thing? Look, it's a bonnet. All right, keeps my hair safe. All right, today was wash day. All right, look how great my hair looks. Look how moisture. My hair look wet as fuck, boy. All the oils and nutrients in.
It is under attack by
And
exposure.
I keep touching it. I keep touching it too, so I'm trying to wean myself off touching my hair because the oils in my hands get in, and that's not good for your hair.
That's funny.
It's under attack.
But no, but yeah, I definitely do feel that. Like, also, I started realizing that too when I really got into photography. Like, everybody just needs pictures. Like, for what? I don't fucking know. But people just need pictures for like podcasts like this,
Mm-hmm.
like weddings, maternal shoots,
Yeah.
just going
Fiverr.
out, like family pictures. Like, it's just like people need pictures for everything, and it's like I didn't realize that until I really got into it. So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
And then like, do you edit the photos also?
Yeah, so I do the shoots and then also all the editing for the
Yeah.
pictures and stuff.
Yeah. See, I didn't realize the magic of editing photos until like the OnlyFans wave really took off. Because
Yeah.
like I see a bunch of the after photos, and I was like, okay, well, yeah, they're just taking really good photos. And then I see like the before photo, and then the editing process, and then the after. It's like, oh, this is niche right here. Like you can sell this. I see why like this makes money.
Yeah, like the edit.
My photos be trash, and my photos be trash. Like, look, here's my face. All right, photo, smile.
And that's it.
That's it. Like,
That's all you
I
get.
can't do none of
I know, Irvin.
that.
You've done weddings, right? And you've done big events and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I think the tough part, I don't know, this is just my opinion. Like when you're a photographer, for example, is advertising, trying to get new people to come to you and ask you for photos. Because I don't know, that's
Yeah,
the hard
that
part to
part.
get new customers. I feel like, isn't it?
It's actually, yeah, no, that's actually really really hard. That's what I struggled with. I still kind of struggle with that a lot. But I think the best thing that's worked out for me was like I say, I do a photo shoot for someone, like for like a couple or like whoever needs like pictures, and then they ask or they tell their friends or they tell their family like, oh, like this guy did our pictures, like hit him up. And that's just pretty much what's been working for me. It's like people that you do pictures or photo shoot, that's like people lead to people, so it's just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're gonna take me to like, they're gonna refer me if they really like them. And that's kind of how it's been going for me. It's just like I do like a shoot for someone and they just tell like their friends and family if they need them, and then they just hit me up. And yeah, that's kind of it is hard though. Like it's actually really hard to like get new people and advertise yourself. That's the hard part. Yeah.
You gotta make a website, make a Instagram profile. It's a bunch of stuff for a business. But anybody in
Mhm.
chat, have you guys ever made a business or have you made a job out of a hobby?
Well, Misa
Because
said he's gonna have a wing
the
stop,
wings?
and I'm trying to see what that's about because that sounds fire.
what are you gonna call it, Misa? Wings, sparky wings, sparks. I
Ooh.
don't know.
I don't know if he sounds fire. I'd guess so. No cap.
So I go for some sparky wings right about now.
Some sparky wings.
Pog wings, Choopy.
Hog wings.
Hog wings.
Oh yeah, toast. I know you like making stickers. You love drawing, and
Oh yeah,
yeah, I'm glad you made money out of that. That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
let's go toast.
just like toast, like little hobbies, like they just couldn't turn into your job, and it's crazy because you like doing that, like you love doing that, and that's the best part for at least for me.
Bone in, boneless tenders. No, what?
I don't know what you're
Wait, bone in, boneless. What? What did he say?
gonna
Bone in, boneless tenders.
have. I mean, I want to try that though. I still
Oh,
want
we're
to try
gonna
the
have bone
cartoon.
in, boneless, and tenders. Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, comma. You forgot
Didn't
the
comma
comma.
in between. Yeah, yeah. Didn't
I was
comma in
okay.
between.
I was ready to roll.
I kind of knew what Misa was referring to. Yeah.
Some boneless pizza
Bone
too.
in,
Oh man,
boneless tenders.
I think hobby. Hey, you want to know like a fire story for this? Actually,
Mm.
Uh huh.
uh, hey, Hazi, you remember Little T Fox, right? The girl who made my controller,
No,
my GameCube controller.
no, but I'm
Okay,
guessing
well,
somebody from Smash.
she's a girl. Yeah, she's in the Smash community. She makes custom controllers,
Hmm.
Oh, that sounds
and
interesting
I
though.
pretty much I've watched her
Really
go from like, it was a hobby. She was doing it like in her garage or whatever. She'd take maybe like 3 or 4 commissions at a time. It would take her like 8 months to do it, but the quality of the controller was so fucking amazing. Like the first controller I had was amazing, even compared to the one I have now. I'm so upset at what happened to that controller. But yeah, so she turned her hobby of making like modifying controllers, and now she's like just super busy. Like she has her own website. She's doing really well,
She should
and
do
her
that,
stuff
Misa.
just looks amazing. Like every
Hmm.
time she drops a new wave of controllers, they look more and more amazing. She's doing like custom buttons, and she's 3D printing her buttons, and oh my god,
That sounds
You
sick.
gotta support your
Uh,
local
yeah, her
business.
shit is.
that's pretty sick. Yeah,
Hey,
I
let's
have one.
go.
yeah. The controllers, those are sick.
I feel like.
I
Uh huh.
no, go ahead.
Yeah, shout out Little T5.
I was gonna say I feel like controllers. That's one. There's a lot of things, but custom controllers are something that people are gonna pay for, regardless of the price. So if I paid like $50 for this, or if you would have charged me 150, I would have still paid for it. It doesn't matter because it's something you want and it's something you don't get often. So GameCube controllers are good. I feel like stickers as well because nobody gets stickers like every week. They get a lot at once. It's rare. Yeah,
Right.
something rare. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not only
it's
that,
just
but
finding out that niche thing that people like and catering to that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and going towards that, like not only that, it's also like the artist. Like even if you know the artist personally, like you're gonna help them even more.
Yeah.
Uh, like grow their own little business. And also like if they do like a super good job, like your game computer, like your controller
Hmm.
looks really nice.
Yeah, I
Like
posted it all over
like it,
Twitter, and he appreciated that.
Honest.
Yeah.
yeah, like it's just such a nice controller. Like I would pay a lot for it. Like especially like if you know the artist. Like yeah, I mean you could do a lot with that. So Toast, get on that wave.
Yeah, Toast, I want to buy some stickers.
If
You
somebody
never
can
offer me no stickers.
if somebody can make custom vinyl covers or something like this, I'd pay like a lot for that. I don't know if
I
anybody
would
does
do
that though.
too. I like vinyls. Yeah.
Yeah, shout outs to
I'm
Thick.
digital.
Heartfelt customs for my controller as well. Yours too? Let's go.
Trying to think of my controller this pod.
Man,
Yeah.
that sounds fire though. To be able to take something you do that you love and then make money off of it, that sounds
Mhm.
fire. I wish. I don't have any just artistic talents or anything, so I don't have. None of my hobbies make money. My hobbies include like just streaming or like complaining about anime. Those are my hobbies. If I could make money off talking shit about a bunch of like new gen anime, oh, I would. I absolutely would.
And it doesn't have to be something unique like that. I think
Plug
like
your Etsy.
yeah, you can, sure.
Plug your Etsy.
And then I feel like for example, Debo, our brother Debo, he's becoming a big time streamer. Not big time, but like he's getting there. Like
I mean,
compared to
I mean,
others,
the way,
yeah.
like the way like his how he's been growing within like the last like couple months, like it hasn't even been that long and he's already like pretty up there. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, he has a lot of subs and he has a lot of follows. He just hit 2K, which is a lot compared to like
Let's
for
go.
Smash. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is a lot, honestly. And like to do all of it like in less than a year, like that,
Mhm.
like I was like, wow, like that's crazy. Like I mean, he also like I don't want to say like it's crazy because I know for a fact like he's put in the time and he's put in the work.
Oh yeah, he's
So
grinding.
so that yeah, like it's like I don't want to say like he definitely deserves it. Like he's put in the time, he puts in the work, so it's like he deserves it. Like
Yeah, he's
honestly.
streaming right now. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the homie Debo.
And Choopy, you said Linky needs to be a big time streamer. I mean, yeah, if he puts in the work, he can do it. Whoa!
Oh,
Yo.
Ryder, what's up, bro?
Ryder, what's up, man?
Let's go.
Yeah, what do you have to
Yo,
say about this,
shit.
Ryder? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? But right now we're talking about hobbies. I think we're just done, right? We can talk about the next
Yeah, I
thing.
haven't
What's up?
seen
What's up?
Ryder in like it's legit been like a year and a half. I haven't seen Ryder, and the first thing he comes, oh yeah, I lost my job and I'm
Yeah,
down bad.
I'm down bad.
yeah. We were
My
talking
stream ain't popular, but hey, we got Debo. He's streaming, yeah,
we were talking about being down bad, how to cope with loss. We talked about
yeah.
how to turn a hobby into a business. Uh,
Mhm.
but yeah, if you guys want to move on to the next one, I feel like you guys got the floor for this because I don't know anything about stocks.
Nah, this is gonna be you, Irvin, because I'm not too big on stocks. So like stock trading 101. Look, the only thing
Stock
I can
trading
tell you
101.
is listen, I started doing stocks about a year ago, a little bit into the coronavirus pandemic,
To
but
the
it was
moon.
about a year ago. Doge to the moon, baby. I
Those to the moon. Oh
Doge
man,
to the
I
moon.
remember all that. Oh
Yeah,
man.
so I started doing stocks. I only put in like $100 or $200 because
Hmm.
I got a good tip from someone I consider a big brother to me, and he was like, "Yeah, man, just buy some Macy's stock." And I was like,
Oh
"Macy's?
yeah.
People still stop at Macy's?" He was like, "Nah, but after the because this like the lockdown was only supposed to be like 2 weeks." So he was like, after the
Mhm.
lockdown, the first thing everybody gonna do, they want to go shopping
We're going
because
shopping, going
no one's
out.
gonna yeah like, is people they want quarantine for 2 weeks. No one wants to do laundry. They're gonna go shopping for new clothes. If you buy Macy's while it's cheap, bang, easy money. You cash out at the end of the coronavirus. I said bet.
Hmm.
So I bought some Macy's, and then 2 weeks later, my Macy's money went up. So I was like, okay, I can do this stock thing. Just make some educated decisions. I can do this stock thing.
Hmm.
Then I said, okay, so planning for coronavirus. Like, what do I want? Like, what do people want to do when this is over? I knew people want. I bet on the evil of man. All right, I knew everybody wanted to go travel, so I bought I think American Airline and Delta. I bought some
And
stocks in
Delta.
those,
Hmm.
and I said people want to go gamble. Everyone's gonna rush to like popular vacation spots like Las Vegas to go gamble.
Hmm.
So I bought MGM and Caesars. Caesars sold out, so I lost those stocks. But they made me money though. They made me money before they sold, and then
I mean, that's
MGM has
good.
only risen. I bought
Oh
into
yeah,
MGM.
yeah.
It was hella cheap. I think I've tripled my MGM money like to date.
Damn.
Damn. Oh, that's lit.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
it's just all about finding the right stocks. Or yeah, it's pretty much companies, stocks, all that. Um, so I got into trading. I think it was like my sophomore year of high school. I think like
Wait, what?
one of
You
my
never
friends
told
like
me? What?
what?
You never told me that
Get money, buck
you
one.
should
I
have
mean,
told
you. I
me.
mean, no. Okay, so that like so my sophomore year of high school, like that's when like I didn't know anything about stocks. I didn't know like what stocks were, like penny stocks, ETFs, like any of that. Like I didn't know anything, um, let alone like cryptocurrency. And so one of my friends like they were talking about it, and like I got interested in it, and then um, I was like, okay, like I'm gonna like look into it, blah blah. But I never like put money into it because I mean I'm fucking sophomore in high school. I'm broke. Um, so I never got into it until like I think it was like my senior year is when I started like looking into more like stocks and like cryptocurrencies and all of that stuff. Um,
Hmm.
and yeah, like I just really interested me just like the investments, like that whole process. So I just started like getting like all the books, like reading like textbooks, like articles and all of that stuff, like really getting into it. And it was like I don't remember what was my first like big stock. I don't even think I remember like my first big stock, like you, like the Macy's or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, it wasn't until then where I was like, oh shit, like I can make money out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
this is how the man do it.
like
Yeah.
this ain't that hard. Yeah, and it wasn't until like I started making like good money out of it, and I was like, oh shit, like this is actually like pretty sick. Um, but like stocks and like getting into it is also like it's hard. Like it's a hard like job to get into because I've also have lost a lot of money as well as I've made a lot of money. But yeah, like right now, like one of my main stuff that I'm invested in is like mainly tech. So I have made like most of my main account is mainly just like tech, which is like Apple, AMD, Tesla,
You have Apple.
Microsoft. Hmm Um,
Balling.
um, yeah, so those are like my main like stocks right now. Um, and right now like the tech is kind of been going down like within like these past like I think
Hmm.
these last 2 weeks like the tech industry like within like stocks has just been going like it's been plummeting, which has been going down. Um, due to like like the coronavirus vaccine is like it's out,
Yeah.
this and that. Like people are taking their money out and putting it into like the medical industry and like all that stuff.
Wait, I have a question. I
Um,
have a question about that. So you
Hmm.
know how Johnson and Johnson just came out with the vaccine? Like
mhm.
I feel like America is super for profit that people are gonna invest in Johnson and Johnson now. Can you do that or no?
Wait, what do you mean like
Because Johnson and
investment?
Johnson is a company, right? Like you can invest in it,
Hmm
or
Yeah, I mean
like
you.
when you
I
see
mean if you
stuff like this
want,
coming, is that how people invest, or how do you decide where to invest your money?
Yeah. So
so
it's kind of stuff. So like right now, Johnson goes for 159,
mm,
and let's see, it's $159 per share, and over the last month, damn.
it's actually I think
Uh,
Johnson been going up. No, I haven't looked at Johnson
oh nah,
Johnson
this
in a.
shit spiked. I mean, it tanked.
Oh, it
Oh,
takes.
it's
So
like okay. I
Feb-
haven't been
it
looking at
went up
Johnson
in
Johnson.
Yeah, it went up in February when they first announced like their vaccine was being released.
Yeah.
Hmm
So it went up. It peaked at around like 166, and a few days ago it dropped all the way from 166 to 158, and now it's
Damn.
trying to recover from there. So in the
Yeah.
last month, it rose. It went up $6 and then dropped
Damn.
man
So
10.
with
Yeah.
that, look at I don't know if you could pull it up, but look at Tesla's stock right now. Like it's actually been plummeting like crazy. But for me, like my investment process, like for that account that I have for like the tech is just like I know it's gonna go back up.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Tesla's gonna go back up.
so when it goes down, like my approach to it is just like try to like because I'm pretty familiar with like all the patterns as well as like swing trading and day trading. So it's just
I
like
pulled it up.
look.
So
Yeah.
it,
So if you look
Yeah,
at if you look at it at the last put the
yeah.
last like month or six
Click where it
months.
says 1 month, Hazi.
1 month, there it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, where it says 1 month. Yeah, click there.
It's going down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
put
trending
put
down.
6 months, and then yeah, right now all of tech has just been going like pretty down.
Oh, 6 months.
Hmm
But see, it's up over
Yeah,
6 months.
yeah.
It's
So
dipping this month, but over 6 months, it's only going up.
yeah,
So
like
it
in
probably
the
just got
long
to
term,
hold.
it's always just gonna go up. So like whenever there's like a big dip, um,
That's where you
I
buy.
I, would I don't want to say to buy because I don't like telling people to buy, but that's just like my approach is like yeah, once it starts going a little down, I just like for me like I'm pretty familiar with reading patterns and reading like the charts. So
Hmm.
I buy like when it reaches like a resistance or like support lines and all that stuff. But yes, like right now like I would buy, which I actually did, but
Nice.
I wouldn't encourage anyone to buy. I don't.
I'm encouraging buy that shit. All right, like, well,
To the
I'm
That's
not
moon.
just me
speaking
though.
candy. Like, if you lose your money, it ain't my fault. But if you make money, I want 10%.
Damn.
Yeah. Anybody in the chat have any questions about that or anything? Irvin's the guy to go, so you can ask right now or any questions or anything.
Damn. I mean,
Yeah, man. Stop it.
does anyone in chat like invest like investments and stuff like
Yeah.
any sort of investments? Like there's a lot of different types of investments.
Hmm. I'm starting to like it too, cause I said I'm starting to learn and recognize the patterns, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty like not I wouldn't say knowledgeable, but I have open eyes to like the world around me. I see the world as it really is. So whenever I see things happening, things like government changes or like laws being put to like into effect, or
Mm-hmm.
just different changes in the world,
Also,
I try to
Mm-hmm.
think about,
oh,
yeah, like stocks. So it's like, okay, who's gonna make money off of this decision? Like
Mm-hmm.
how America, we have the Johnson and Johnson vax being released. So I say, yeah, the medical industry is gonna make money. Tech is gonna lose money. Well,
Mm-hmm.
once people are vaccinated and the quarantine list, what are they gonna do? They're gonna go out and they're gonna go to clubs. They're gonna buy
Macy's.
alcohol. They're gonna gamble. They're gonna travel. They're gonna babies. People are gonna have babies. So
I
like
mean,
things like that, they're gonna make money in the future. So now, like I said, I'm not telling nobody to buy. I let
You
put the
did on
disclaimer.
Facebook.
I'm not saying
MGM.
buy, but if you was gonna buy,
yeah,
um, sports betting is becoming legal. So sports betting sites like DraftKings or FanDuels, MGM, things like that, they're gonna make money in about a year or two from now. MGM, people are gonna go to Vegas. So MGM, Caesars, Mandalay Bay, those companies, they're gonna make money, a lot of money.
hmm
Airlines are gonna make a lot of money, and airlines are really cheap right now. I think like Delta and American Airlines are like double digit, like dollar amounts
like
per share.
yeah,
Yeah, I want to say they're like 30 or like I think a Delta's like $30. You can look it up if you want to, guys. Super
yeah.
cheap,
hmm
and it's gonna boom a few years from now. So
hmm
definitely want to buy some airlines. Um,
Yeah. I mean,
um,
not only
what
that,
you
I
got?
mean, like just investment, like into stocks, like just the word alone, like it's an investment. Like after a while, like you're just gonna see money. Like if you're gonna like if you check your like your trading account like every single day, and it goes negative, like people are just gonna get scared and be like, oh shit, I'm
Yeah,
gonna pull my
that's the
money out.
word.
Yeah, which is like the worst thing, because like like the whole reason of why you got into it is because you're investing in the long run. Like
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
it's an investment. Which is like
What?
a lot of people don't understand when they barely start getting into investing. It's like, oh shit, I put money in, and then the next month I'm already negative. It's like well, yeah, it's only been a month. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
you're investing for like a year plus or like 5 years. Like don't expect to make money in like a month.
Yeah,
Like
you're gonna be down bad. Afria, that's what it was.
hmm
I bought Afria stocks. I think it's a weed company in
oh
Canada.
hmm
I bought them at like $10 per share, and it like over like a few months, it had climbed. I think Canada was like pushing for like legalization laws in a certain area,
Yeah.
hmm
and yeah, so this stock was rising. It was rising fast. I was so mad that I didn't buy more shares of this stock at my when I could have because it rose just that fast.
hmm
And what ended up happening was the law didn't pass through. So like that moment where the decision came out where the law didn't pass, the stock dropped instantly all the way from the
mm
progress they gained back down to like $15 per share. I was
Wow.
still up technically. I had made $5 per share on my investment, but I said I wasn't quadruple my money type up. So it was like, yeah, like it dips. You kind of lose money in a sense where you
Hmm.
when they dip, but I said in the grand scheme of things, I still made like a 50% per share on that investment. So
Yeah, like because I mean you're investing for the long run.
yeah.
Yeah, I was actually really wanting to buy like a bunch of like weed stocks myself. Like I actually was really going to, but then I was just mm, it's still a little iffy just because it's not
Hmm.
like even here in the US it's not accepted or like um legalized like in all states. So that's the only
Right.
thing like held me back. But when it does or if it does, like I myself want to get into like weed stocks, like honestly. So I would do that too.
Say
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can explain this for me, but let me see if I got
hmm
this right. So I don't know if
hmm
you guys know what happened with GameStop. It went up, and then it was crazy, all that thing. So
hmm
yeah.
let me see if I got it right, because I don't know anything about it. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. So let me see. So basically, what happened is Wall Street told a bunch of guys, "Hey, GameStop is going down. You guys should bet against it because they're gonna tank." And then
hmm
Reddit was like, "Nah, man, we're gonna put in more money." So then the money went up, and then they bought for this much, and then they expected it to go down to sell it back for that much. But since it went up, they had to sell back their stocks for that much. Is that correct?
Hmm.
hmm
Okay, so
Kind of, sort of. So you
uh-huh.
can't
Kind of.
blame Wall Street. Wall Street doesn't like it doesn't give tips on like, oh, this is gonna do good, this is gonna do bad. Otherwise, people would
Really?
always bet
Because
on it's gonna do good.
what about Wolf
Yeah,
of Wall
no. So
Street?
what happens? No, so Wall Street is just like I said, where the stock exchange
I love
happens.
that
That's all
movie.
Wall Street is.
Yeah,
So what
Wolf
happens
of Wall
is,
Street, they're brokers, not
Oh,
investors.
yeah, it's not actually Wall
I'll
Street is just
explain
the
more of
name of
that.
like the fairy tale land of this is where stocks go to be traded. That's all Wall Street.
They're
It's an actual
brokers.
place too, but
I actually want to
in
get into
essence,
things.
it's just this is where stocks are traded. It's Wall Street.
Yeah.
But
So also to answer that, Has, it's also um like what's going on with GameStop. Like you also got to research the company like as a whole. So like GameStop has been going like it's been doing bad, like to say the
Yeah.
least. Like for the last like couple few years, like it's been doing bad. Like it's been going like almost like it's just been losing. It hasn't been making a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So when a stock is becoming like I guess like really cheap or like not making a lot, like if the company isn't making a lot, they tend to become pump and dumps. So like a lot of people just put so much money into it super quick and then just sell super quick. And that's the whole like thing of a pump and dump. Like that's the whole that like that's the saying. Like
Mm-hmm.
in a, like stock trading, it's a pump and dump. So like when a company is gonna go like bankrupt like pretty soon or something, like people just put so much money into it, make a lot of money, and then sell it, and then tell everybody else to get into it, and then it's a pump and dump.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't get into it because I knew like that's kind of what was gonna happen. Just knowing the history of GameStop as a company as a whole, um, it's also like knowing the company. It's not just like the charts.
But
Um,
it's not fair how the millionaires and Robin Hood were like, stop trading, stop giving more to
yeah,
GameStop.
yeah, that was an entire story of because that was unprecedented. Like nothing like that had ever happened before. So that was an entirely separate entity on this.
yeah,
But that was
like
much
like
that
GameStop.
was
It was an extreme case
Hmm.
of a pump and dump. Like that was a really big pump and dump. But these
but
happen a
it was a
lot.
pump and dump gone wrong. That's why it was so funny. It was great
Yeah,
because
it
it
was
was
huge.
because
It was
the
crazy.
system is built on people. They get money, they pump and dump, they get more money, they pump it up again. That's how they built their wealth, and that's built on the backs of everyday people that they exploit in those pump and dump schemes. But what ended up happening was these. It was like it wasn't Wall Street. It was like a separate company of guys, and what they specialized in is they study stocks and like the stock market, and they allow you to gamble. It's kind of like sports betting, but it's for stock. They allow
Mm,
you to gamble on whether a stock will do good or will it do bad, and then by what margins kind of stimulates what odds you get.
mm-hmm.
And you have people who analyze like stocks and Wall Street and stuff and trends, and they use those stats to make educated bets. Pretty much, okay, like this company is trending downwards. I can bet safely that they're gonna do negative this year, and they kind of
Yeah,
use stats and math to figure out their best bets. But in essence, it's still gambling. So
and
what
that's
ended up happening was,
yeah.
yeah, what company they bet against GameStop. Now, the knowledge that someone else is betting against GameStop incentivizes you to pay money into GameStop and have them do success. Because if those guys lose money, that money gets filtered into the guys who win the money.
Mm-hmm.
You see? So the more people who put money into GameStop means more people can benefit from every dollar that they lose.
Exactly. Yeah.
So they ended up losing billions, and then those billions were filtered into those billions and millions of people who paid money into GameStop. And like I
And
said,
and those are
that
the
was a
people.
completely separate case.
Those are like the people who don't study like actual stock trading, and that's why I feel like stock trading has become like such a it's a gamble because of like stuff like this. It's like it's seen as like just gambling. But like I said, like if you actually like take the time and like actually like do your own personal research on companies and stocks and charts,
Hmm.
it's like you learn it on your own. Like you actually see like, oh, like I'm gonna lose money from this. But people
Yeah,
obviously aren't gonna, they're not gonna go out of their own way to search up a company. They're just gonna go off what an expert, quote unquote, an expert says. Um, so that's why like when I got into it, like when I heard about it or got into it or whatever, like GameStop and all that, or like AMC, it was more of like, oh, like everybody's talking about it. All right, fuck all of them. I'm gonna do my own personal research. Like I'm not just
yeah,
gonna follow someone, which is like that's like for me. That's why like stock trading has become a gambling thing because of stuff like that. Which is
yeah,
I personally don't like that because I do a lot of stock trading, but like just doing your own like personal research, and that goes for anything, like not even just stock trading,
Yeah.
like for you like coding, like do your own research. You know, it's just like it's not that hard to do your own research. But yeah, crazy.
Yeah, I like stocks. It's educated gambling. You look at the stats and the numbers and trends. You take that information and you make an educated guess on something, and you put money into it
Hmm.
behind your word.
Yeah.
So that's
All
why
right.
I'm starting to like stocks.
You guys want to
Yeah.
move on to the next
Okay.
one?
Hmm?
Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's go
Ooh,
ahead.
man. So this is, I don't know if
Ooh,
you
we moving,
guys
boy.
in chat know. I mean, probably David Dobrik. So right now he's all over the news because he's being accused of assaulting. I mean, well, I forgot the name. Harassing. He basically harassed somebody. So let me tell you how it went. So basically,
Nah,
what
that was
happened?
assault. That was,
Assault. Yeah, it could
that
be
was
assault too.
assault. Yeah, that was assault.
So this dude,
Yeah.
David Dobrik, he's a prankster, YouTuber, blah blah blah,
Vlogger.
a vlogger, whatever. He makes millions of dollars. So basically, he has a vlog house or a vlog team or something. So it's a bunch of his friends just coming together. They all vlog. They're all LA peeps, whatever. They think they're all that sometimes. But what happened is one of them, he was like, "Hey, dude, I forgot his name, Seth, or do you know his name, Irvin?
I think it was Seth. Yeah.
Seth, yeah. So
I
he
think
was
it was
like,
Seth.
Seth, hey, come be in my video. All I need you to do is kiss this girl." And then the dude is straight, so the dude is a straight man. So he said, "Yeah, I'm down to kiss the girl." So in the
And if and if
video,
and if
Mhm.
and if you guys know who it was Corinna. She was like she's actually like really attractive girl, by the way.
Oh, okay, well I don't know her, but
Who David Dobrik was like setting up, yeah. So that's why he said yes.
so then he
Hmm.
told Seth, "Hey Seth, she's gonna be in a costume, in a gorilla costume, but yeah, it's gonna be her. Just kiss her, and then I'll record you, and then cool." And then Seth was like, "Oh yeah, I'm down." So then he was kissing this gorilla, this person dressed as a gorilla, and then they had some tongue action and all that. And then all of a sudden, this dude just rips out his gorilla mask, and it's Jason Nash, which is one of David Dobrik's friend. And this dude he's just crazy. He was just laughing at Seth the whole time. He was, dude. Both David and Jason went on a bunch of podcasts. They were like, "Oh yeah, this was super funny. This is the greatest prank we've ever done." Blah blah blah. So they were actually just making fun of Seth the whole time. And then Seth was he says he was traumatized by this experience, and then David did it again a couple years later, and the same thing. And this dude and David, this dude just cut off ties with David. He was like, "Hey, David, I'm done. Like that's not cool." And then now
Yeah, bro.
he's suing David for he went to therapy. He says so he has some trauma from this. He said that his family is really like very religious, so they did not accept like homosexual acts like that. So a lot of people were like, that's another issue that he had, and yeah, so it's a big deal. And honestly, how would you guys feel? Like, what do you guys think?
I choose violence. I, look, I don't like pranks. All right, all of my friends know I
Mm.
don't like pranks. Like I don't even like surprise. I don't like surprises. Like the people I live with know on my birthday. Don't plan me a party that I don't know about because I won't show up. Like I
That's
hate
funny.
surprise pranks, man. Because I feel like pranks are just people doing shit that they want to do to you, but like under the guise of friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Because it's like who you don't just randomly want to make someone kiss someone else. Like
Yeah.
this has to be premeditated, it has to be like thought out, planned,
Yeah.
executed, and like while you're doing all of this, it never dawned on you that like this person might like feel some type of way about this. Like,
Like not even that. Like this is fucked up. But
Yeah.
you just don't even like they don't even think about that. Like
yeah,
that's
it's
fucked up.
so fucked up. But you're like, oh no, haha, we're friends. He'll get
Hmm.
over it. This is gonna be funny, right? Like, no, it's
It,
not fucking funny. Like,
it
Yeah.
and
was.
then there are
Uh-huh.
different levels of pranks, right? So it's like if you put like the fucking like the saran wrap on the door when they walk into the saran wrap, it's
I've
like
seen
yeah,
those. Yeah.
that's pretty funny, but someone might get upset about that. And then
Yeah.
there's tricking someone into kissing a dude. It's like he's probably gonna get upset about that. Like totally different
Yeah.
level.
Like everybody watching is just like laughing and like having fun, but like the person who gets pranked is like the victim. Like they're like
Yeah, bro, that shit ain't funny.
shit.
Like you
Yeah.
costing
Like
me time.
like yeah, like if I got pranked, like everybody would be laughing, but I would be like, well, put your hands up. We squaring up right now. You know what I mean?
It's like
Like
run them up, like
yeah,
run
run
your
them up.
hands.
Like what? Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it is fucked up.
Tasebrit in chat
I'm surprised they
says,
stay friends after that first time.
I know.
Like, oh, haha, I tricked you into kissing a dude, even though you're like super religious and a straight dude. Haha, I got you, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this
we're
was
not friends. Like,
this is way too far.
we finna fight, and I'm never
Yeah,
talking
way
to you
too
again,
far.
bro. Like,
Yeah, it is definitely way too far. Which sucks because I mean I actually really like David Dobrik. Like I actually watched a lot of his vlogs and stuff. So when I heard about it, I was like, damn, like that sucks. Because I would watch a lot of his stuff. So, yeah, he did definitely take this one like pretty far.
It is like
I would
harassing
say.
somebody, assaulting somebody without their consent, because this dude consented to kissing a woman. He did not consent to kissing
yeah,
a
you
guy, and
tricked him.
yeah, and that's like, I don't know, that's
Yeah, that's sexual
borderline.
assault.
It is sexual assault,
That is
right?
not even borderline. That is sexual assault.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You set someone up to perform an act with one person and then trick them into doing it with someone else. That has a name. I'm pretty sure. That is a
Does it? I
name.
don't know if it has
Sexual
a name.
assault.
Yeah, yeah.
So I hope Seth
mean, he-
makes.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say I hope Seth makes some money out of this because, I mean, even if he wasn't traumatized, even if like he didn't go to therapy, I'm pretty sure he has the receipts that oh yeah I went to therapy. I hope he gets paid for this
Yo,
because
yeah,
it's not
you-
cool.
You paying for my therapy. You paying for my medications.
Mm-hmm.
Lost. If I gotta move out of the house, you're paying for me to move. I'm paying. You're paying for lost wages while I move because I could have been filming for YouTube. Oh, you paying all this shit? I want.
Mhm.
I need that in cash.
What were the details on it? No, so to answer that question, on the chat, he knew who the girl was. Like he knew it was Corinna. Like she's really attractive. Like and she was in the friend group of David Dobrik and like all of his like vlog squad and all that. So he knew the girl. That's why he like said yes to making out with her because he knew her too. So just to answer that question, like he knew who Corinna was and who
And-
they set him up with.
And
Yeah.
she was down
Yeah, it
too.
was
She was like,
so
"Oh yeah, I'm down," but she knew she wasn't gonna be
she
the
knew
one.
it was yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
The whole squad is just grinding.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, yeah. it is.
Everybody in there gotta run hands.
Mhm.
Oh, you set
Yeah.
me up, run it. Oh, I'm supposed to kiss her, but she left. She gotta run it. Oh, this dude in the gorilla suit kissed me, knowing he was supposed to be a girl. He gotta run it. Oh, the guy behind the camera watching all this shit go down. He gotta run it. I'm fighting everybody.
Yeah. The crazy part too was like they got him for it twice. Like they did it to him twice, which was like the
They
fucked up
did
part.
it to him twice, bro. Like, come on.
Mhm.
Just say you hate him. Just kick him out of your friend circle, bro. Just,
Should be fucked up. Yeah, like some of the YouTube pranks be going way too far. So like they are fucked up. Some like they are. Like straight up, they're just fucked up. They're like some of them like yeah, like some of them are funny. Like some of them are like low key, but some of like these are like they're just fucked up. Like to say the least.
Yeah, it's something that David Dobrik is not known for. He's known for this guy who he's friends with everybody. He's super nice and all that. So yeah, this is something out
Makes
of
vlogs.
the park.
he's friends with everybody. 'Cause I don't know him.
No,
If he's
but
friends with everybody, I don't want to. I don't want
well,
to meet everybody.
he's
Yeah,
friends with all the famous people. He's likable, I guess.
They
He's
trash.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know about the dead rat thing. I know the
Oh!
Paul brothers, but I don't know about the dead
Yeah,
rat. What
Logan
is that?
Paul. I think he didn't he kill a.
They did so much shit. I don't even.
Was that like the suicide forest thing?
It was
Or
right
like, is
after.
dead
It was a
rat
month
like-
after.
Oh, it's right after. I don't know.
It was after the. He kept fucking up after the forest thing. How
Yeah.
did you keep fucking up?
Yeah.
Like that was my introduction to both of the Paul brothers. Was the forest thing.
Yeah, me
Like,
too.
Even before that had some controversy, and then they continued fucking up after that. Why are they still famous? Why are they still relevant?
Just dumb
Who are their
famous people.
viewers just watching them consistently fuck up?
Kids. Oh, talking about that. I don't know if you guys heard this week about James Charles. Did you guys hear about the drama with him?
I don't know anything
I've
about James Charles.
blocked James Charles out of my
Okay.
life.
No, yeah, me too. But this was on Omni, so that's where I saw it. I don't know if you saw the episode, Slaine.
I've blocked James Charles content out of my life because
So
What
basically, what happened was, dude, and I'm not a fan of James Charles at all. Like, I actually don't like him at all. I also block him from everything. But what happened this time, and this happened before, so this 16-year-old kid made a TikTok saying how James Charles was sexting him, so sending him nude pictures of himself in the shower and all that. And then the 16-year-old was
Okay.
like, look, this is what James Charles is doing to me. He's grooming me, he said. And then
He's grooming me.
he's because I mean he showed all the messages and the receipts and all that, and they
Okay, yeah.
and basically the story that he said was that he told James Charles, "Hey, I'm 16. I don't know if you should be doing this to me." And James Charles says, "Shh, let's keep this between us." So that was his side of the story. And then James Charles came out like a day later saying, "Oh no, he told me he was 18. It's not my fault." I'm like, bro, it's still your fault, James. Like, what are you doing sexting your fans? It's so stupid. I don't know.
Well,
It's-
no, I'm not gonna shame him for sexting his
I don't
fans
know.
because I feel like people only hold that against him because he's gay. Because when like rich dudes, whenever they text their friends or their groupies, and like that's it's fine. So I'm not gonna fault him for trying to, you know what I'm saying, get his swerve on with a fan.
Okay,
not
but
gonna hold that against him.
you gotta fault him for not
But
checking
you
his
definitely
ID.
knew bro was 16. Like he definitely knew bro was 16. So that's
Well,
what makes
that's
him a
his side of
fucking
the story. Says he's not. He didn't know. James Charles says no.
He knew.
He told me he was 18. So who knows?
He knew. No, he knew.
Nah, he knew.
He knew.
I don't know.
Because don't know 16-year-old lie and say I was 18, and then come right out and be like, "Psych, bitch, I was 16. Here's the screenshot."
I mean, well, he
Maybe
didn't.
doesn't-
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't. Yeah.
Just
I don't know that happened. Yeah.
watch
I
out.
don't
If
know
anybody in
what's
chat
going
is famous, don't be sexting your fans.
I don't know
alright?
the story though. I don't know the story though, but usually when people lie about their age, they don't come back themselves to reveal that, oh, I told him I was this age, and then the entire time he's been like grooming me with the knowledge of I was this age, you know?
Wait, what do you mean? This guy set him up. Basically, he said, "James." This is what Charles said. He said,
James is saying the guy setting him up.
"Yeah,
The guy basically, the guy basically set James Charles up
that's what he said."
for failure. Yeah, just so it would look
To be
James
exposed.
Charles look
And this is
bad.
not the first
Yeah.
time it's happened.
Oh, yeah.
This happened in the past too.
I mean,
I need to see a story. Yeah, I have to recheck that on the back half.
Or don't.
I need
It's
to- I need
James
to see a-
Charles. Who cares?
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, also, I do agree with Slaine a little bit, where like, why are you even like fucking around with your like fans, type of thing. So, I
But
don't
nah,
know.
I condone fucking the fans. All right, like, why be famous if you can't? Why be famous if you can't fuck the fans?
Okay, but you gotta check
I
their
mean-
ID. Check their ID first.
Yeah,
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 you-
like, yeah.
Fuck
There-
fans
To an
that are
extent,
within
to
their
an extent,
socio range.
to an extent. Yeah.
How old is James Charles? If he's like
He's 19.
25,
He's
then-
19.
Is he 19?
Yeah.
He's 19?
He's
I
19. I,
thought
think.
he was like way older. I don't know anything about like all of that.
Slane's Wildin.
It's like Wildin.
Hold on, He's 21. Okay,
Oh, he's
so 21.
I thought he was older.
See, he's
I
in
don't
that
know why.
perfect. This is where it gets fucked up because he's 21. He's in that perfect little that gray zone, because if the dude did say I'm 18, blah 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 blah, and then they were talking back and forth, James being 21, he's still in that same socioeconomic circle where he can be fucking with an 18-year-old and not be weird about it. But if he knew from Jump Street that
That's
this
true.
motherfucker was 16 and he still chose to communicate, now he's a fucking weirdo because he's fucking with an underage person with the knowledge that they're underage, and you're 21, so that you know he's thinking that, you know, when you 18, we gonna be public with it. It's gonna woo, yeah. Like,
Okay, but in the
That
eyes
makes
of
sense. Yeah, I agree.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In
that-
the
yeah,
eyes
so
of-
James is right in that
18.
danger zone. See, that's why
that is the thing.
you being the person with more influence and power is more so your responsibility.
okay, but
in your relationship.
what about what happened to Anti? What do you think about that then?
Well, this one I knew that was coming up too.
Yeah, because
So this is the difference. In Anti's situation, the let's say that was never supposed to come out in the first place. So, you know, I'm not gonna speak to that because I don't got all the facts. I don't got all the facts. But based on the facts that I saw, was, let's say, the entire time she said she was 18, he showed screenshots about that where he explicitly showed her saying that she was 18. And then when it came time to reveal the story, she wasn't the one who dropped her story. It was somebody she knew speaking on her behalf because she was too afraid to be public about it. And that's an entirely separate dynamic. That's a thing that I don't want to say it's a woman thing, but you don't really hear about guys lying about their age and then coming out with their own story of, oh yeah, I was assaulted and I was underage when it happened. You know, like
I don't know. So you're gonna
I don't
have
know
to do
about
your
that.
research.
I mean,
yeah, like do your research. But
yeah.
back to James though. In his situation, when you're famous and you, let's say, you know, you're fucking the fans, and you know you have all the power in that dynamic, so you have more responsibility in choosing who you have these, who you fucking with. Pretty much, it's your job to choose who you fucking with to stay getting as least trouble as possible while you're doing the deed of fucking your fans as a famous person. So if he get caught up,
True.
he gets no sympathy
True.
from me.
I don't know, because in the eyes of the law, like the older person, which is
He white.
He
He'll
white.
be fine. He's white.
no, yeah, but it's still like
He'll get
I don't know if
around.
it's grooming, but it's assault because the older person should have known better. But I mean, in your
Yeah.
opinion,
Well, if James can prove that every day from since day one, he's been under the impression that that the guy was 18, then he can prove his innocence. But it has to be without a shadow of doubt. If this dude come up and was like with just one screenshot or like one phone call or one message, or if he has one receipt of him telling James he's actually 16,
Hmm.
it's over.
I
Like,
mean,
it's
true.
just over.
Yeah. I feel like those situations always suck because it always goes towards the older person because the older person should know better, blah blah blah. But it's like, yeah, like there are some sneaky ass people out there that are young, like for no
Oh yeah,
reason too. You know what I mean? Like
it's some
there's like it
it's some
sucks. It
grimy ass
sucks.
young people.
Yeah, like it fucking sucks. But yeah, I didn't even know that was going on with James Charles again. So that's crazy. That's wild. I need to keep up with all this stuff.
nah,
It's too
who
much,
cares?
bro.
I need to keep up with all this like LA stuff. Like, damn,
It's too much, bro.
it is way too
Can't.
much.
Well, let's lighten it up a little bit. Anybody in the chat, feel free to speak your mind. Let us know your opinions.
Yeah, what y'all think?
Yeah, we can
I'm,
talk about.
I'm,
Let's talk about TV shows, video games, movies, a little bit. Something more light.
I'm gonna go to
Okay.
the bath. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real
All right,
quick.
all right. Slaine, you want
Okay.
to start? What kind of genre? Video games,
Um,
movie, TV show? What do you like?
I don't really have a favorite. I would say for like movies and like TV shows, I like different things at different times. Sometimes I want to see just like action. I want to see like things blow up and cars going fast, stuff like that. Sometimes like today, I wanted to watch a terrible like monster flick, so I watched like three just terrible monster flicks, and Godzilla's coming out soon. I can't. I love Godzilla movies. I think I've seen almost all of them, like all like the 1950 ones. I
Dang.
think I've seen like almost all of the Godzilla movies. I love the Godzilla movies. Uh, but yeah, it just depends on my mood for the time, the day. But for games, I growing up, I played a bunch of like MMORPG games where you had like a bunch of skills and a bunch of buttons and shit to do, shit on screen, and I really enjoyed those. But now I like playing games with simple like buttons. Like I couldn't play the newest God of War games because it had too many buttons. I like this button mash and flashy screens and doing cool shit. Them the kind of games I like to play right
Okay.
Wait, what game are you talking about?
now. Nothing in particular. It's just like my favorite like game. It's not even a genre. It's more of a game style. But
Mm,
because I played like deep, like complicated games in the past when I was a kid, now I like playing simpler games. So things
mm,
like on like Devil May Cry, where I can do like combos with the same button. I just change the timing of it, or even Smash. Smash is only like a four button game, in essence. Um,
mhm.
yeah, Smash is only like a four button game, so I can play Smash. And I've been playing like Call of Duty, like zombies to just run and shoot pretty much. And
Yeah.
I get a huge kick out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for video games, I personally don't like. I like anything. I just don't play it. I just play Smash, honestly, and Mario games, Sonic games. I
Mm.
don't. All these obscure games, like I don't know, games in the that I'm not too familiar with. I usually don't play them. I usually don't try out new games. Um, love a good horror game. I mean,
I don't
they're cool, but I just
play.
can't relate.
I don't play too many horror games. I
Mhm.
wish I did, but I don't play too many horror games. They seem really fun though.
Yeah.
I would
You want to know what horror game I'm gonna play? This new
mm.
Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, it's coming out.
Resident Evil is pretty fun.
It's
Yeah.
coming out
Oh,
soon.
it's already out with the 8 foot tall vampire
No,
mommy.
it's coming out. I think it's soon this month.
I
What's
can't
your
wait, bro.
what's Tis? What's your favorite horror game? Just to get an idea.
Brit, it's probably probably one of the
Brit,
Resident Evils. This is why I brought
Resident
it up.
Evil. Hmm.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, Brit's from Memphis. How's
Oh,
you might have heard a few stories of with me and Brit and the
cool.
crew from
Well,
Memphis.
nice to meet you, Britt. Cool.
Yeah, rolling around doing dumb shit. Yeah, see, yes, Resident Evil. She loves the Resident Evil game. I
Yeah,
got
that's
you
nice.
one of those. I think I got her one of the Resident Evils for like a Christmas a few years back, and I had no idea of the Resident Evil like franchise. So apparently, I bought like the worst Resident Evil in the entire fucking franchise and gave it to her for Christmas. But
Yeah. I mean, I don't know too much about Resident Evil.
I
All I
get it.
played was the arcade ones. So the arcade ones, and then I think there was one for like the 3DS that I played. That's all I know. I don't know too much about Resident Evil.
You don't know what your
Resident
Uh,
Evil
favorite
though.
is.
I think I played a Resident Evil game way back like on like GameCube, but I don't remember it. But I remember it because I remember like fighting like this big ass monster that I want to say was Nemesis, but I don't think it was Nemesis. But it was just this big ass monster dude.
Hmm.
And then at another point in the game, I had to like shoot a dinosaur. So it was like I don't remember. I have no idea what game this was because I've tried googling it and I just can't ever find what it is. But those are the only two things I can remember about the game: is shooting a dinosaur and fighting this huge monster thing that I remember as Nemesis.
Tell me why like shooting a dinosaur sounds kind of familiar.
Because
Like I've seen that. I think I've seen that
I think
before. Like on a
we played
Resident
that game
Evil
in
game.
Mexico back in the day.
I think I played that game.
I forgot the name of the game though. I'll,
Yes,
I'll
it's
look
like,
for it.
I don't remember anything about the game. It's just I was shooting a dinosaur, and then later in the game, I was fighting this big monster. I want to say like in a church or like in a building or something. It was super cramped.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I don't know why. It just sounds a little familiar.
Knocked twice. Oh,
Left
I haven't
4
played that
Dead
one.
Space trilogy. Oh, I've actually seen the gameplay for the Dead Space trilogy. That game looks crazy. Like I've actually seen one of my friends play it, and those games look really fun to play. I would actually play the Dead Space trilogy. I never got to play them, but those actually seem really fun. I should probably play them.
Yeah, I don't know much. All I've played with horror games is Five Nights at Freddy's, and I have all three of
Oh,
the
that was
first three of them.
Those are fun. Those
Actually,
are
four.
really
I have the
fun.
first
Those
four.
games were terrible.
Those
I
games
just
are
No,
fun. What do you mean?
bro.
I
Back in
played the first one to like the first 3 nights,
uh
and I don't think I never lost, but it was I hated the anxiety.
you hate that? That's
I
the
was just
best
playing
part.
the game. I was like, look
I
left,
think that
look
was the
right,
whole point of the
close
game.
doors, do stuff, look left, look right. I was just so anxious just playing the game. I was like, I can't fucking do this to myself. I turned it off after like the third day.
That was funny. Those I enjoyed them. I mean, honestly, because I had never really played any other horror game when Five Nights at Freddy's came out, so that was like, I thought they were good. I don't know.
The lore is super good. Like this is back in 2014 when it was everybody knew about Five Nights at Freddy's, and the lore that came with it was amazing. So that's why I liked it.
The Lord.
Uh,
Oh wait, what else? What came out like right before Five Nights? Slenderman. I played
Slenderman,
Slenderman.
yeah.
I actually
It
did play a
was
little bit
so
of that.
trash.
I did play a little bit of that. And I got kind of.
It was still
bored of that
creepy.
one, to
It's
be
still
honest.
creepy.
It was
It
creepy,
was
but
so
it was
trash.
dude. I don't know. I don't know if you ever saw, but there was one like Slenderman, but it was like a little It was like a remix, but it was like Shrek instead. Did you ever see
Oh,
that? It was exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember there was a bunch of like streamers playing that back then. That shit was funny.
Five Nights at Freddy's was
pretty
cringe.
funny.
Honestly, now that I look back on
That
it,
was
I,
cringe.
I cringe at myself how much of a fan I was of the series.
But back in
back then it
back
was
in
a
the day it
thing.
was fun.
Hmm.
Yeah, back in the day it was fun. Yeah, like if you would play it now, you would it'd be kind of weird if you would play it now.
What was
But
that other horror game? It's a first person horror game. It never came out. It was only a demo or like a beta, but the game never came out. And I remember you're walking through this house and it's like getting dark. There's a bathroom where there's like roaches everywhere and it's super scary. And then there's a lady who's behind you. I can't remember at all. See, I'm just trashing.
I don't know.
PT, yo, Brick Clutch, yo, PT. You guys ever play a PT?
No.
What's PT? Nah.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was the game I was describing. It's a first person horror game, pretty much, where you're walking through this dark house. You get no instructions in this game, by the way. It just starts, and you're like, okay, I'm in a house. I guess I'll just walk straight,
Uh-huh.
and just random shit starts fucking with you. Like your flashlight goes out, the hall lights go out. There's like a screaming baby on the ceiling and shit. It was so.
PT. Is that what the game is called, or is that like an acronym? PT.
No, I think it was actually called PT. It was supposed to
PT?
be Silent Hill. Oh, okay.
PT. That's a
I've
weird
seen a
name.
few Silent Hill speedruns.
There goes the horror game. Damn. Yeah, I never got into horror games, so that sucks. But they seem fun. I would get into it if I find like one that I really like. I would get into it, but we'll see.
They're really good stream content too. For some
Yeah.
reason, people love
blow
watching like,
up.
scary game like reactions. I'm
They
not doing that
do.
to myself for no amount of followers.
Well, let's move on to movies. What kind of movies do you like, Irvin?
Movies. I would say more like yeah, I don't know. I like a bunch of them. I would say like mystery, survival, just to name a few. Like I guess like
Thrillers.
I always really like like thrillers. Top movies. Probably like definitely like Interstellar. I've always Wolf of Wall Street, of course, is probably one of my favorite movies, just because yeah, definitely Wolf of Wall Street, Interstellar, Shutter Island. I've always loved, and I also really like survival movies, like The Revenant. I actually really like The Revenant.
That's all
those are probably-
DiCaprio. You love DiCaprio.
They are DiCaprio, yeah.
They're all Leo.
He makes amazing movies, and he has not made a bad movie. So
You don't miss.
he just don't miss. Yeah, now that I'm saying DiCaprio, I would put Inception up there too, just because it's really good.
Hmm.
Hey,
But
how's that? I just watched that for the first time like last week.
Yo, my favorite movie ever. How was it?
It's okay. So it took me 2 days to watch it because I couldn't watch it all in one sitting because I was just so like, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Right? I was like,
Yeah, that's fine.
it was
You
it was
gotta
so
watch
fucking
it. You gotta-
weird.
yeah.
I couldn't understand like what the kick was. So
Uh-huh.
I spent like a lot of the movie trying to figure out what is the kick exactly. And then things were happening, and I was just like, oh, okay, his dead wife in memory is gonna kill him in his subconscious. It was fucking weird.
The thing I love about
It was a
it,
good movie though.
huh?
So it was a good movie. I enjoyed
yeah.
it. And then right after I watched it, I went on YouTube and like had to watch a video on that explained what happened.
Yeah. All the things you missed.
Yeah, yeah. Your boy was too low. It was too low. I was too low IQ to figure out what happened. So I just had to
All
watch
the
a YouTube
details.
video about it.
No, that's
Yeah.
normal. Like that.
I've
Those are
seen the movie a lot. Yeah, I've rewatched the movie so many times that I'm like, okay, now I get every little detail after I've seen it like 10 times. But
that's my favorite
it's
movie.
really good.
I was gonna say
Yeah, it's
those
really
are the type of shows and movies that I love. Shows that and movies that you can watch again and it's like, oh, I missed this. I missed this. All the Easter eggs. Like that's what I love. I love mysteries like that.
Yeah.
And that's why we're watching Westworld. And I don't know. I just love rewatching it because you notice little things. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah, Westworld is really good right now. I mean, I'm still watching it. I'm still going, like, watching it. So it is a mystery. It is pretty good. I like it. I would recommend it. But there are some little things that I don't like. But for the majority of the part, I really like Westworld right now. It's a really good series.
Britt is saying that she got it the first time. Hey, that's rare because I didn't even get it the first time. Like it was super confusing, but that confusion made me want to rewatch it again and then look up videos and all that. And then I started to see all the Easter eggs and it was great. It was super good.
About Inception, no?
Inception, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching that movie like when it first came out. I was super young. Like I mean, I'm pretty sure we all were young, so I didn't understand a thing I was like watching, but the visuals just looked really good. That's what got me hooked. I think it was the visuals for that movie. I liked it.
That's the first and only DVD I've ever bought, and I took it to school every single day. This was back in sophomore year.
Yeah. That
Why was
movie,
it that deep?
He didn't get
I
it the
see.
first try, as if he always does. No, I don't.
Why was it? Oh
But
man, let's see.
Hera, you.
My all
Uh-huh.
time favorite movie was it's either
Mhm.
like it's either Alien, like the Alien series, or it's
Those are
the
pretty good.
Chronicle of Riddick, that series with like Pitch Black and Riddick. Those are like
Mhm.
my two favorite movie series. Where I watch those pretty much every chance I get. Like, oh shit, here's Pitch Black. I'm watching this. Oh shit, here's Riddick. I'm watching it.
Mhm. Now, I mean, I would agree with the Alien movies. The Alien movies were pretty fun to
Yeah,
watch.
the
They,
Alien
they were
movies were
sick.
fucking sick,
They were
bro.
sick. Mhm.
Yeah, when they put Alien in Mortal Kombat X, I was so hyped.
That shit
I
was
think
sick.
that was the hypest I've ever gotten for like a non-Smash like character DLC trailer. I didn't even play MK, but it was like, oh yeah, they're putting the Alien. I was like,
That's why I
shit.
really like MK. That's why I've really liked them over the years. Like MK, they just put like Alien, Predator,
Joker.
that, the
Yeah,
Joker. Like they put like some like really like good characters
I
in the
think the
game.
newest game has like Rambo in it,
Yeah.
Mhm.
or like the Terminator or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Terminator is in it now.
Yeah, I think he was in X.
And
And then the newest game is like Rambo and who else?
I know they were thinking. I don't know if they ever took like I haven't kept up, but I don't know if they were ever released Shredder. I think Shredder would have been like a really good
Yeah.
uh character. But yeah, I really like MK and like the DLCs that they put. They're really
Yeah.
fun.
And yeah, Hera,
Uh,
I always watch YouTube videos after. I mean, yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie. Because I love to watch things twice to see maybe more to see the new things that I missed.
mm,
All
true.
right, folks. What's up, chat? Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead. Little short episode this time. This is a little shorter one, but we gonna go ahead. Yeah, we gonna keep it rolling though. Chat. If y'all got any questions, comments, concerns, or anything from us that you want to know, go ahead and drop those. We'll see about getting to a few of those, and
Yeah.
then if not, we'll roll through with the end of the show. Yo, episode 10, bro. Double digits.
Double digit episode.
The double digits, bro. We've been doing this.
Yeah, this episode felt like an emotional roller coaster. We went from like
Yeah,
some
so
like deep shit.
this one was pretty fire. We had the sad start, and then got to learn a little something about stocks and hobbies, um, and ended on a pretty happy note. So
Thank you, Britt. Thank you for
good,
that.
good end in this episode.
Can we get Linky on the podcast, bro? I don't know.
Linky.
Linky's cringe.
Is he?
I feel like he's
Wait,
just gonna
why?
moan the whole episode. So I don't know.
I don't think Linky has lived enough life to give a good enough perspective for it.
Yeah, he. Well, I mean, I can ask him, but I feel like I don't want to be talking about Smash the whole time. You know.
Mm.
Yeah, Linky needs to live life more. A little bit more.
No comment on me from that.
No comment.
Oh, Ryder, yo, yeah, I feel like you would be a perfect candidate for this.
Oh, Ryder wants to be on. Let's go.
Yeah. Slaine. So Hera said, any thoughts on the Gen 4 remake?
I never played DPP when they first came out, so this is probably gonna be me pirating their game to play DPP because I'm not giving Nintendo no more money.
Poor Link. Esse Adney, what
You're
you
right,
doing?
Ryder. We can talk about all this because I mean you're literally a scientist. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I'm down to have Ryder on the show, so we can we'll set it up.
We
Yeah.
can talk Corona. Wait, is he really like a scientist?
Yeah.
Or is that
No,
wow,
he's
that's
a
crazy.
yeah. He graduated from UCSD and all that. Bio.
Yeah, maybe he can talk me into getting the vaccine. Because until I get some good evidence, I'm not taking it.
Slaine says that you're gonna grow a third arm or something.
You're gonna get a third arm, bro.
I mean, that wouldn't be so bad.
And
I
then
mean,
it's not even gonna be a good third arm. It's gonna grow out of your elbow in like the most inconvenient angle possible. It's like a useless third arm.
All right, we can educate some people. Give a little Q&A whenever Ryder comes on. You gonna bring in?
I
Uh-huh.
want to hear that. No, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm down.
I get my second shot on
Get
Friday.
your second shot Friday. Yeah, let me know how it goes, bro. You gonna when you start glowing green and
let us know
let
how
me
you
know.
feel.
Let us know what superpower you got. But no, I've been trying to book my first. Maybe, hopefully next week. I heard people have gotten cerebral palsy. We can talk about that when Ryder comes on. We're not experts in this at all, so I don't want to give too many false statements. You know.
I don't know.
I'm no
Whenever I hear
scientist.
things like that, yeah, whenever I hear things like that, I always think is like this person always had like a mild form of cerebral palsy, and then the vaccine just helped their body lose that war. I don't think anyone ever gets um well, I don't think enough people get it as a side effect to where it could be, like attributed to the drug. Like, oh yeah, I took the vaccine and now I have a stutter. It's like I've always had a stutter. It's just maybe like maybe the vaccine fucked me up even more, but I've always had this underlying symptom.
Okay. Well, yeah. When Ryder comes on, that'd be cool. That'd be a good topic. Any other topics from chat that
That would be
you want us to talk about? Yeah, that's a good way of saying it, Ryder.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Also, thank you
Yeah,
again
if it
for
sounds
the
outrageous, probably it's like, yeah, Brendan,
I agree
he
with
gonna have a third arm.
and thank you again for the sub, Ryder. Now you got that.
Until you have a third arm.
You got a Digivice next to your name.
Hey, let's go to come up.
Come up.
Digimon Frontier best season. Let's go.
Nope, not at all. That's
Wait,
the
what
worst
was-
season.
Wait, which one was
That's
that?
the one
Frontier
where
was
they.
the one where they turned into the Digimon
That's the worst.
with Agumon and Lobomon.
Yeah, that one. It was okay.
That's the worst.
Fire, but it had Susano
Yeah,
on.
that was.
Come
It
on, man.
wasn't one of the best.
That
It
was
was alright though. It was alright. It was okay.
best
It's
intro.
not like Lucemon.
Nah.
It was a really good intro. I
Lucemon, Serapimon, Susanomon. Come on, bro. They had some of the firest transformations.
Nah.
The animation was actually really good. Yeah, when they transformed, the animation was really good.
It was like
I'll say
3D. Yeah.
But in terms of storyline, yeah, probably not.
But all right, guys. So I think we're gonna wrap it up there, and I'm actually making a little montage of it. So play a vid. Oh, Digimon vid.
Play the Digimon vid.
Oh, the transformations.
I don't know. You guys want to or not?
Nah,
I mean,
nah.
it's a Slaine. It's his favorite one.
Because if we do one, we're gonna be here all night just
Yeah,
playing
true.
them all. Because there's a lot of good Digimon moments that I love just going back and watching.
Mhm.
Like when
Yeah.
Beelzemon whooped the absolute shit out of Leomon and then got on a motorcycle. Come
That
on,
was
it's like,
that was iconic. That was iconic.
like, come. All right, we ain't gonna do all that.
But all right, guys. So I'm making a montage. So this is the part of the video where if you want to be in the montage, just type in the chat, say hi YouTube or something, because I'm gonna clip this part of the podcast. So if you want to be famous, this is your chance, guys.
This is your chance.
Hey YouTube, all right. There's Slaine. Hey Slaine, you're right here.
I can do Twitch, man. What was it Franker Z?
The puppy. But yeah, so I'm making a little montage because we're celebrating 10 episodes of our podcast. We actually started this back in last year, December, and we're still going. So hopefully next week, we're gonna keep it going like this.
Roast him in chat.
Jay,
Why can't you spell my
Roast him in
name
chat,
first of
Jay,
all?
please.
Celine.
Why would
Celine.
Aileen? Like, come on, you can't even spell my name. Get out. You fired.
Yeah, he doesn't pass
If
the
you
vibe
was
check.
here on time,
The vibe
you
check.
would know. The vibe. If you was here on time, you would know while I'm wearing my bonnet. All right, it was wash day. It's saline. Get about. He's been all right. Ehaz, you gonna host you host Debo?
If he is he still streaming? Who we hosting? Let me see.
Is he?
Yeah, he's still
I
streaming. I think he's still streaming.
Yeah, he's finishing up Sonic Heroes actually. Oh, Blitz, my boy Blitz though. He's played some
Blitz is streaming. Let's
Modern
go.
Warfare. Yeah. So Irvin, you want to hit up
Let's
Blitz?
hop in here with Blitz.
Yeah, let's hit up Blitz.
Yeah, get him in there.
All right. Any last words, Irvin?
Hey, hold on. What was that shit head I was saying in Vegas? Guess mine. You gotta pull up Blitz. Hey, guess mine.
What
Wait,
what
Are
was
you
it?
fucked up?
Crico?
Guess what?
Crico, right? Oh, estás mal. You mean estás mal?
Oh, that's mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a smile.
Mine. Oh, that shit was funny. That shit be dying.
But all right, guys, we're gonna send you over.
Get him now.
Andas mal. Oh yeah, andas mal. That's the thing. So everybody in
Smile.
chat,
Yeah, everybody,
can you please
everybody
copy and
pull up
paste
Blitz
that?
and say, "I'm not smile."
Andas mal.
And that-
When we hit up Blitz right now. So thank you guys for another great episode. We're 10 episodes down, 100 more to go. So if you want to be a guest, let me know through Twitter. Let me know anywhere. You know where to find me. You can follow Irvin down there, Meanie6191 on Twitter. You can find Slaine and I down here. I'm pretty sure all of you follow us. And if you don't, please follow us. But all right, any last words, Irvin?
Nah, I mean, thank you for having me. I mean, this was fun. If you guys ever need any like guests and like, you know, in the future, I'd be pretty down to like come back. Like this was fun. It was chill. I like it. Yeah, this was a good episode. It was chill. I liked it.
Why you got your mom's shower cap on?
Man, look, go to Blitz chat and spam Andas Mal.
Andas mal. Yeah, roast
Get about.
roast Slaine on Twitter. Don't roast him here. All right. All right. Later, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
Let's see if it works.
Yeah, you're hosting Blitz now.
Epic, yeah, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's pretty